Hi everybody, and welcome back to another episode of EVE Online with Red Dot Games. So I hope you guys who've watched the first two videos found it interesting, as we've started again on this sort of this new journey where I'm trying to figure out how to play EVE Online again, and I'm glad to have you guys along with the ride. And I really appreciate any any comments you may have, any suggestions on what we want to do. I'm thinking we should sort of strike out with as a solo adventurer and try to figure out how that's going to work. I think in the last episode we made a friend. He's not here anymore. I think his name was what was his name? We made a friend last round. I think he had to figure out the contact list setting here. And he gave us some pointers and stuff to do, and we'll read up on some of that. And here you go, we've made a second friend. Hey mate, just saw one of your episode 1 of your video series I guess you're going to be making. You recruit a lot of new players into our operations, and we're looking for a friendly community which caters to newer players. Feel free to hit me up when you get this message from Maddie Moons. So, character information. Hi Maddie. Member of Black Unicorns. .buni. Huh. New Zealand bro. Well, that's much closer time zone to where I am. Galante. Well, let's send a reply to Maddie and let Maddie know that be happy to stay in touch. Hi Maddie, thanks for reaching out. Yes, I've started a new channel, and hopefully Eve will be one of the many series that I'll be able to put up on there. Don't have any plans, spelling, have to join a corp for now, but happy to hear more. We'll just be exploring and trying to relearn the game for now. It's been nearly 8 years since I last played. Best. Red. There you go. So guys, what do you say we continue on the tutorial? Use the Stargate and see where we get to. First things first, do we have anything in the item hanger? Yes, we do. Let's just oh, can we not sell this? Guess not. Let's reprocess. Ah, okay, into minerals, and then we sell that. Yeah, why not? Let's just sell that. And sell this item. Sell. Okay. It's not gonna make us a lot of money, but you know, we'll just clear out our hanger so we don't have any of this stuff left behind. I think in my last game I kind of reached a point where I had stuff left all over the place, couldn't keep track of any of it, and I'm sure there are programs or little apps that, you know, the community develops for you to track all these things. Anyway, here we are back out in this gorgeous game. Look at that, the scale is just remarkable. Our ship's tiny, can't even see us, we're a little dot. There you go, that's the little dot. Fortunately it's not a little red dot, but you know, it's beautiful. Okay, so let's find a Stargate and let's use it. So what's the nearest one? Aletta, Aldart, Alentane. Let's stretch this out a little bit more so we get slightly more information. Okay. Galente Constellation. Let's go to Aletta. Why not? So use the jump command. So we warp and then we jump. Oh, look at that. These little contrails, they're really pretty actually. So we've equipped our ship with a survey scanner in the last episode. I've actually forgotten how to use these things. Oh, there we are. You scan the composition of asteroids, ice and gas clouds. There we are. And then you find out stuff and you extract resources and then you sell them. The game's got an amazing economy which keeps running on its own, and you know, you have these regional markets and their regional hubs, and you know, if you sort of flick through any of these, let's say CCM, there's so many sensors, and they're like prices and you can track them. It's a bit like a stock market almost. So Sys2Vert, that's our starting system. Very good. And there we are, we've jumped. And when you jump, you usually come out cloaked for a certain period of time until you start moving again. And this is to sort of protect you from, if I remember correctly, in lower security spaces there are pirates very often that will sort of camp around jump gates and just kind of take out whoever comes through. So this will keep you sort of protected for a while. Now this is interesting. We're in high-tech space, so we don't have to worry about that. You can read the news. There you go. So the entire sort of functioning, there we are, internal, social, and economic system. Well, anyway, we've used Stargate. Let's move on to the next thing. Navigating New Eden. Alright. No. And there you go. I think it's a minute or something, and then you kind of decloak. Set a destination. Click any star system or station. A route will be automatically planned, which you can see in the star map or the route info panel. Okay. Open the star map. That's here. So let's set a destination. We came from here. Maybe we'll go back. And when you click it, it opens up. Let's pop around to maybe, you know, what else do we have in here? Maybe we can go to the school. And set destination. And the next Stargate icon. Okay, and then autopilot. I think this is it. Activate autopilot.
Engaged.
Is that right? Or do we have to jump first? There you go. Jump first and then autopilot. One of the things I like about Eve is I don't know if you guys should be hearing the music. It's really soothing, and I mean, I like it. It's pleasant. All right, there you go.
Autopilot disabled. Autopilot engaged. Warping to station.
There you go. And once you move, you decloak, and then you become a visible target for anyone that's sort of camping in and around the warp gate region to try and snipe you. Strangely enough, we haven't completed this little checkbox over here. but it's okay. What we'll do is, if I remember correctly, you can sort of improve your relations with factions, and yeah, we're back where we started. Let's try and get a mission of some sort.
Approaching station.
Stock.
Autopilot disabled.
I think there's a lot of chatter on the corp and local channel here. It's always quite good to kind of scan through and just see what's going on.
Docking permission.
Mining is steady, missions, loot drop is random. Salvage pays itself, but you don't get LP for mining. What we're gonna do anyway is see if are there no agents here? No, they all want to jump away. Well, I was gonna say, if we could find some, no, these are corporate offices. Basically, you start a corporation that's like a guild, and you have an office, and you place an office in one of these non-destructible stations. And you in these stations you can have your corporate hangar, corporate accounts. These corporations are actually like corporations. You have CEOs, you have different sort of roles within the company, and they get extremely organized in the case of larger corporations. And I've not really kept up with what's happening on the social side of EVE, but there's a lot that goes on, and there are these epic battles, and where entire things move back and forth, and people swap out, lose territory, and they blow up. I think there was one battle where someone said that God knows how many tens of thousands of dollars were lost in one go, because of this fight between two rival alliances, and alliances are made of corporations, and it just got bigger and bigger. Anyway, I think what we want to do is try and get to another sort of system where we could possibly get some missions done, and let's pick this random sort of Atlante. What is there? Moon. This one looks like dual laboratories. Let's just set this as our destination. Set destination. Alright. So in order to get there, we need to jump through that. Oh, there's a cargo container. I think if I pick that up, and if it doesn't belong to me, and I think I actually get flagged for PvP because it's a crime. Okay, I'm not gonna fall for that noob mistake. Anyway, let's jump through the Stargate, and then we'll make our way to the end destination, which is I don't remember, whatever it is. So, if I recall correctly, there are all these factions, sort of NPC, non-player character factions, which are maintained, and they and what happens is that when you do missions for them, your standing goes up, and you get access to cheaper and better equipment, and so on and so forth. So there we are. We'll try and dock there. I think yellow is when you set your destination. And we'll see if we can find some agents which act for factions, and if you do missions for them, your standing goes up, so on and so forth. Anyway, guys, I don't know EVE Online that much. I know it's a slow-paced game and it's not as action-packed as some of these other things, which you know, first-person shooters, so on and so forth. That's a very beautifully designed space station. If there's stuff that you'd like me to do in game or you'd like to see, happy to sort of explore within the limits of what I can do with this dinky rookie starter ship.
Docking request
And we can figure that out together. So if you have any comments, let me know in the comment section. I'll do my best to reply. And let's see what we can do. Here we are. Oh, not available to me. What is this? Begone, scum. Alright. It's nice no one's welcome. Okay. I guess we should just find... Yeah, this is the thing. Career. I think there is a career thing. There we are. You know, we could get to one of these, and they would security status high sec. There we go. We don't want to end up in yeah. All right. Let's pick this guy. Sounds good. Please drop by. Alright. Set destination. House. Yeah. Career industry. Career business. Exploration. There you go. Alright. We're gonna go for the exploration one. So, set destination.
set a waypoint to the same location twice.
Oh, it's in the same location. Oh, I guess they all are in the same location. Alright, well, let's undock and make our way to the agent. Pick up some jobs, missions. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. Alright, there we go. Jump.
Warp drive active.
Where are we headed? That direction. Back towards where we came. I'm just gonna put it in autopilot.
Autopilot engaged.
I think autopilot's slower though, if I'm not wrong.
Autopilot disabled.
We'll do it manually for now. I think you come out closer to the gate and we waste a lot less time off autopilot. I'm trying to remember all this stuff on the go. Do I have to click jump? Jump. Next step, a ladder.
Warp drive active.
I think I recall this from the last time I played EVE as well. There was a lot of jumping around back and forth. The last time I played, I fell in with this with a small corporation that mostly did mining, and they were part of a significantly larger alliance. I don't remember now which one. I don't even remember the corporation name. Really nice guys, 7, 8, or 9 of them, and I know it's kind of silly, but you know, I had a subscription to EVE, and I just sort of turn up, log in, and spend 3 hours a day watching ships mine asteroids and talking about all sorts of rubbish with these guys, the chat channel. I think the corporation was mostly sent in the UK, with a few guys from Australia, the US, and all around the world. I think there were about 7 or 8 of us in total, and it was actually really fun. I know it doesn't sound like much, but there is something to be said about having a huge open world sandbox where you kind of hear about um, corporate politics across corporations, within corporations and alliances, and your corporation sort of fits into that entire web of relationships and networks. And yeah, you may be doing something really boring like I was doing the last time, where all we did was mine, really, nothing else. We did a couple of missions, a couple of runs, some salvage operations, and those were interesting. And those guys were really nice. They actually gave me my other sort of character account a really, quite expensive ship. And it was quite fun for a while, but work and real life kind of took over, and I kind of dropped out from the game. So it's kind of good to be back. I'm not sure if we'll want to sort of get involved too much in any of these corporations. I mean, the fact of the matter is that you have to put in a fair amount of effort. You have to kind of make friends, and if you don't, you're kind of depriving yourself of half the experience. And a lot of the larger, more well-funded corporations, they obviously dangle carrots in front of you, and they kind of hope that you will contribute some meaningful way to the corp. And at this particular point in time, as much as I'd like to keep up the episodes for as regularly and for as long as I can, I still have a job and have to go to work. So the design of these jump gates, that changes too from region to region and different parts of space. And I think these are the Galente ones. Oh, I wanted to see that planet up there with many rings. That we should spend more time looking around. And oh, look at that nebula! It's amazing. Anyway, so I really like these. Oh, that's the scanner thing. How interesting. These definitely did not exist the last time I played, so I have no idea what they are. I'll have to figure them out eventually. Oh wow, look at that. So many. Anyway, let's sort of head on to this station hub. Dock, see if we can get a mission from the exploration agent, maybe level our skills up along those lines, and take it from there. I think you can get the right kind of scanners. I'd have to save up or run missions or do something to get money or be rewarded with the right kind of scanners. And then you can head towards these cosmic signatures and basically scan them.
Docking permission.
So looks like the same structure at the place where we started at.
Accepted.
Great, so here we are, career exploration. Let's go with this one. Okay. Anomalies, right. Let's run this mission. Sensor overlay and look around for accept. So guys, we've got our first mission. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the episode right here and pick up in the next one. So I'll see you guys next time. Right, thanks.